They get your ass outside. That shit. I can't remember what he's calling. What up, Roman and family? Coming out with a movie pretty soon. You said what, Jimmy? Went to I think I got the Right.
Mm. Mm.
Just give me, just give me, yo, come back. Hey, hi to you, hi to you. You said what, James? They still got some more down. What? In the refrigerator. Why? Okay. Nah. I ain't doing that, my boy. I ain't doing that, my boy.
Don't give you $1 million, you'll eat someone's ass.
Shit, you sound crazy as hell. Never do that. No, 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 no.
Shit, your dad will eat some ass for $1 million.
No, no, no. Can't do it, buddy boy.
Your dad would for $1 million.
I can't do it, buddy boy.
What?
Not me. Can't be me.
You really working at a gas station?
Yeah.
Damn. Why do you ever go like doing a day? Why do you always go at nighttime?
I just made that home. That's cool.
Huh?
Just made that home. That's cool. If I just made it home, I don't know.
No, I'm saying when you was out over there, you could have bought this and had to go back out. Like me, I make sure I got my pop and shit, so I don't have to go walk all the way to that damn gas. Because that gas station from me is probably the same distance as when you walk on your lazy for that shit.
Yeah.
And plus, I be young gunshots. Shit, one day you man, you going crazy walking out of the motherfucker shoot. Fuck that. I think that San Antonio and Oklahoma might go to game 7, no motherfucker.
They hooping.
Yeah, but damn, they in second overtime right now, 108 to 108. Damn, that motherfucker. Who's gonna win? Hey, that might be a good series to watch. I might watch the next game. That motherfucker's hooping against each other.
Alright.
That nigga Michael love being booty for Golden Trees, y'all.
Know what I mean?
Somebody in my life said, hell yeah, you do. Hello? I'm not meeting you by it, though. Brittany got off fire.
I did. Okay, Mark. Yeah, but tell y'all pay me that. The earning period December 1, 2025, May 17, 2026. Okay. Alright, hold on. Shit, Jan, let me call you back. We're ready to go to this damn gas station. Like that door, nigga. shit out of me. Oh no, why is my screen black? Why's my screen black, man? Oh no, it's black because I'm in the dark. That's all right. Hi to you, my boy. Wow. Good night, Kitty. Good night, Kitty, Kitty, Kitty.
And somehow it trickles in. However, I don't know if you heard that. Whistle. Referee waves it off. Those had control of the club cup with 3-1 St. Louis ruled a no goal. We head into OT tied at 2. Past the midway point of overtime. Saints return over at the blue line. Danny is going the other way. Alex Newhook with a lister. Shoots and scores the second player in NHL history with multiple Game 7 clinchers in a single postseason ejection in Buffalo. Despite the performance from UPL, Canadians win 3-2 and advance to the Eastern Conference Final to take on the Hurricanes.
Somebody else who played a very crucial role in that game, the rookie goaltender, Nappy. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. I just saw that deep breath. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, just one OT, so not too long.
Yeah, but your bounce back efforts throughout the series could be the prime example of sports psychology. How were you able to sort of wrangle your emotions and still be the stalwart you were in net for this team, despite some tough moments throughout the entirety of the series?
Yeah, I mean, I take things pretty personal, and obviously getting pulled at home, it's personal to me. So I was just making sure to be prepared and show everyone how good I am. And yeah, it was definitely a hard moment, but I love these moments, and it makes me more hungry. So today I was just trying to prove myself again and show up for the guys.
So obviously, it at times has been a roller coaster of a series, but also you went to 7 games against the Lightning. You have now played in 2 Game 7s, and we all kind of go through it. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So now that you've gone through these things and have these experiences, what have you learned about yourself?
Nothing really new. I knew we were going to win. I wouldn't say I knew it, but I always believed that we were going to win. The guys in the locker room always believed to win, and we are just a good team, so we are keep believing. And for me, I was just make sure the guys have enough time to score the third one, and luckily we won. So.
Yeah, the man who scored the game winner, Alex Newhook, said as much prior to Game 7, mentioning that there's a confidence knowing that you all bounce back after losses in a way that not many others can. Where does that confidence come from?
As I said, like it's every loss, especially at home, we were really disappointed to not close it out at home in front of all Arsenal fans. So just these things, we take it to the heart, and we care about our fans, we care about for each other, we care about the franchise, we care about the person we have. So every time we disappoint or we don't feel like we are at our best, the next game we man up and we show how good we are, and our confidence in our room is pretty high.
You're going to have to man up quickly because next up are the very rested Hurricanes. What should we expect from you guys in that series?
We'll be ready to go. I was listening to you guys, so looks like we are the underdog, so that's perfect. We'll have to be the underdog.
That is,
Thanks to be the underdog.
I'm not mad at it. You got to embrace the role, especially in a situation in a time like this. We appreciate you joining us here on Sports Center.
Thank you, guys.
And as great and as dramatic as that game was, this game may have actually been even better. Spurs and Thunder kicking off the Western Conference Finals. Look at the vibes, those two. St. Joseph Alexander getting a second straight MVP trophy before the game. No gearing up for the Spurs, by the way. Wemby. The putback over Chet Holmgren. The love is not lost there. Wemby then throwing it down like Chet and SGA, what, for F's and G's? Then you got Wemby backing down Jalen Williams, by the way, back after his 6-game absence with hamstring strain. 90 seconds left in the half. It's Wemby. I mean, sometimes he leaves you speechless. First player with a double-double in the conference finals. Half since Tim Duncan in 2012. SGA, worst shooting half in almost 3 years. He was 1 for 5 with 4 points. All right, Williams is going to find SGA there. 1-3. Thunder down 2. Off the Thunder turnover. Dylan Harper, 24 points, and a team playoff record 7 steals. By the way, Spurs up 3. And then SGA. Like, you can keep him down for a half. You're not going to keep him down forever. OKC was down 80-73 after 3, not the fourth. More Harper. Spurs up 7. Make it 9. Then Thunder down 89-82 with FPA. Driving past Wemby. There was the foul. Did miss the free throw, but OKC is down 5. Then out Caruso. Question, how is he just now making the highlight? He had a tremendous game. That 3, his team made 8 of those. Thunder up 1. Next Spurs possession. Shot clock winding down. They had production from everyone. Julian Champagny, the 3 at the clock. Spurs up 2. Then Wemby, turnaround jumper. Spurs take the lead. It's 101-99. Next possession, there are 10 seconds to play in regulation. And SGA is like, give me the ball. I'm the MVP. Put it into tie at 101. 3 seconds. Spurs inbounding. Wemby shot. No. Holmgren got it. Who was that? Holmgren got it. Now, he may have won the battle, but that man did not win the war. We're headed to bonus basketball in overtime. Thunder down 4. Caruso hitting that corner 3. Team high 31 off the bench for Whitesworth. Thunder down 1. Next first possession. First turn it over. Thunder then. Get it to Jalen Williams. I don't muck it. Thunder take a 1-point lead. But then with about a minute to go, SGA, it was a bit of a howl in this moment. Because I don't know if you saw that. That's on Wemby. Thunder up 3. Wemby. Like, we used to say this is what Caitlin Clark was drinking the beat. Dylan Harper was like, I was shocked. The man's confidence is through the roof. Double overtime. Here we go. Thunder down 4. Williams. That 3. Not close, by the way. He's well off.
I don't think it was going at it. Goddamn.
First possession. It's Wemby. Oh, so stupid. On Holmgren. Again, that man had 14 points in the 2 overtimes. It's like he got to a point in the game where he's like, I would like to go home now. I need to go to bed. Dagger. And an emphatic one at that. Wemby had 41 points, 24 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Spurs win at 122-115.
It's a pretty natural response for a competitor to see another competitor get something that he wants, whether it's the MVP trophy or whatever it may be. I was curious if that was in your mind at all, knowing that Shea got that award and you were in the top 3 for it, and in any part of tonight feel personal on it. She was going to look like you were really, really going for it.
Yeah, for sure. Everything you just said. What does it feel like to see someone else get the MVP trophy that you step into, I guess, what is the biggest game of your career, and to have the best performance of your career?
Feels like I still got a lot to learn. And I want to read the trophy many times in my career.
Do you feel like, especially after this game, you're the best player in basketball?
Do I feel like it right now? I feel tired. But it's not a question I'm going to do right now. And we'll see. The world is 8 billion people, so it's 8 billion opinions.
You hear him talk, and he just carries himself in a different way. The Spurs continue to just have the Thunder's number this season. They're not 5-1 against the defending champs. Or the rest of the NBA is 14-71, losing by over 12 points per game.
We knew it was going to be a dogfight. We just got to be better. Me in particular have to play better, especially against a team of this caliber. I know when my teammates are capable of what we're capable of as a team when we bring it. Just unfortunate I wasn't able to bring my best game tonight, but that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you're your best person, sometimes you're not. You gotta roll with the punches, don't get discouraged, and stay true to who you are. We've been in this situation before, so this feeling's not really new, but it's also a completely different basketball team. And I think that the thing that remains the same is we have to get better with each game. We have to learn mistakes from the wins and the losses, tonight the losses, and continue to get better. We did that in the previous two, we lost game one, and we have to do so again this series if we want to give ourselves a chance.
Here's my very unpicked preference, of course. Calculator, what we saw from Wendy was absolutely insane. I'm struggling to come up with any words for the 41 points, 24 rebounds, and 49 minutes.
He's out of play.
You stopping me. Go ahead, big dog.
I was watching the game with my wife and my kids, and I told my wife that we're sending our kids to those damn months that we're going into this summer. Because I need that mentality. I need that mentality right there. I need that mentality right there. I don't know what I just saw. I believe we call it greatness, but God bless America, what he just did on that stage. It's one thing to spoil an MVP moment for SGA being awarded his MVP, but it's another thing to walk into that arena, one of the loudest, most hostile environments, and have a legendary performance like he did today on both ends of the floor. And the one thing that stood out to me is how personal he took it. Because the world knows the hatred that he has in his heart for Chet Holmgren. Wendy was a monster all across the board. I'm speechless. The numbers speak for himself. And we just heard Stephon Castle say that he's the best player in the world. Guess what? He has no argument whatsoever for Kendrick Perkins. None. I have no argument with that.
You did get it wrong though. You said, God bless the U.S. I mean, in this case, it's God bless France, actually. Okay, for one thing. It was at one point a really rough night for SG. I mean, he did have to come overtime to sort of like make up for it. You're checking his numbers. He did finish with 24 points, but in the first half, he was like 1 for 4 with 4 points. How did San Antonio make these plays so miserable?
Because one, they have so many big wings and guards that defend at a high level and that are physical. And it starts with Stephon Castle. We know that the Spurs have the defensive player of the year, Victor Wembanyama, but let's not forget Stephon Castle is still an all-defensive caliber player. And when we think about the size of the Dylan Harper, of Vassell, these guys are 6'5", 6'6", Chapani. They are good at sliding their feet, taking the bump, the physicality, playing without fouling. I've never seen SGA look like this, even though he struggled in the Lakers series to his standards. Tonight was a prime example that he has his work cut out for him all series long. And when we talk about taking that leap in greatness, this is one of those moments where SGA, if he rises to the occasion, because it's going to be hard, then we'll see him and he'll show us that we believe, that we know that we are or should be believers of who we think he is. But this is going to be a brawl for it all. He's going to have to strap his boots up.
Yeah, now you talking about like just the physical gift of all the money, but like the willingness to go out there and strap up an MVP is a different caliber of mentality, and that's exactly what they have. Now, on the thunder side of this play, we mentioned that Chet caught the worst of Wemby's force this season. Okay?
And get used to that.
Right.
So it's not been a lesson.
The idea is that there's something he can do, but don't feel like there's much he can do about this matchup he has against Wemby Burke.
What can he try? That's the first thing. Can he try? Because I saw him duck the smoke tonight. I saw him guarding other people on the perimeter. I didn't see too much of him one-on-one action guarding Wemby. And he know that beat has been around since their high school days. In order for them to even stand a chance, Chet Holmgren is going to have to take this personal, especially on the defensive side of the basketball. He's going to have to take and show why he finished as one of the top guys for the defensive player in the defensive player of the year runners. Tonight, he's going to have a hard time getting sleep. When you let somebody walk into your crib with muddy shoes, kick their feet up on your coffee table, in order to DoorDash with your credit card and turn your channel on your television, damn it, you got to do something about that. That's what Wendy did to Chet tonight. He got to take this personal because Wendy is not going to stop. I said it again.
Daddy,
You're watching this.
why you don't go to sleep in your room?
Victor Wendy Yamba doesn't like it.
Why you don't go to
They
sleep in
need
your
to
room?
have the same feelings for him.
I don't think that's a secret. What did they order from DoorDash? What was on the menu? I feel like one of the things that we've almost forgotten about in all of this because when he did what he did, there was no deer and fox in this game. The Spurs did that.
I say, why you don't go sleep in your room?
Without deer and fox. What does that mean?
And Stephon Castle had 11 turnovers. Well, I think let me tell you what it means and what it showed us. It showed us the depth that the San Antonio Spurs had, right? It showed us the old soul of the rookie, Dylan Harper, who has been fantastic all postseason long. This young man has been here before. And when you watch the crucial moments, we have seen him time and time again, not just in this game, but throughout the course of these playoffs, take over when it mattered the most. And the trust that his coach has in him. They have a different type of spirit going up and down their sideline. And I've been saying this, listen, I voted Ms. Johnson for as coach of the year. He got my vote. He is an evil genius. When you see his passion on the sideline, this San Antonio Spurs team, they're dangerous, and they have one thing and one thing only on their mind, and it's not just getting through this series and beating Oklahoma City Thunder. It's actually going to capture an NBA championship.
You would think that a young team like this has to learn a little something before they get there, but it feels like they don't arrive very soon. Don't sound
It's the monks. It's the monks. I'm sending my kids. I tell you. It's the monks. I'm sending my children. I tell you that right now. It's so hard that you know you're talented.
Appreciate your time. It was a beautiful day. You gave you really good thing. You see this time for this moment. I don't know exactly who left that sports center. The first left three simple words for your player. Have some
For the big, small, short, tall, for the thinkers and the doers, for old friends, Coca-Cola, for everyone.
His Jesus bless you.
I know I always be when I do, I stay thirsty, my friends.
No, I don't want to look at This car shopping doesn't have to be scary. Show me Carfax. Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay. No fear, just Fox. Say, show me at Carfax.com.
This is my home. Meet the man.
Where that is.
every 6 months, 2 times a year for HIV prevention. That's one too PrEP. That's Yestugo. Yestugo is an injectable prescription medicine that helps to protect against HIV through sex. One office visit every 6 months. One during your winter glam, and one during your summer glow. One during your winter time, and one during your summer shine. You must be HIV negative to receive Yestugo and get tested for HIV before each injection. If you think you were exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your healthcare provider right away. HIV testing may be needed. Yestugo does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex and get Yestugo scheduled. Missing doses increases your chance of getting HIV. Tell your provider about your medical conditions if you are pregnant or plan to be, and all the medicines and supplements you take, as Yestugo may affect some medicines. The most common side effects are injection site reactions, headache, and nausea. Rare serious injection site reactions can occur, so tell your provider about any side effects. 99.9% of people stay HIV negative. Ask a healthcare provider if Yestugo is right for you.
Room for 6 full-size passions. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience. It's a car that stops short of amazing.
Howdy, Road Runner. You're very fast.
Well, I drink Red Bull.
But you do realize
Yes, Red Bull gives you wings, but, I'm scared of heights.
Please, what's better than the freshness of a just cleaned car? Having it every day. Febreze Car Easy Scent Control as it fights odors in the air, even those from fabrics, for just clean freshness for 40 days.
Split Second, brought to you by Japan. Changes everything.
Let's play a game. Whose baseball team is worse today? Peppers. Dana, I don't want to hear from you. Coaching is rules. Here's the thing. Especially when 16 straight games at home. And remember what I said last night? Sometimes stats are meaningless. This is one of them. Christian Yelich. Third homer of the year, but his second in as many days. Brewers have a 1-0 lead. It's now 2-0, and Sal Frelick would like to extend it. Down the left field line to the corner goes. Score 2. The Brewers had a 13-hit game. Here's another one. In the fifth, they're up 5-0. Jake Bowers scored 3. The ballpark is pretty. Look at that ivy. The score was not, at least on my side of the fence. Brewers snap the Cubs 15-game home win streak at home. They also hand them their 7th loss in the last 9 games.
We're not going to talk about the Braves yet, because the Phillies are trying to turn this whole thing around after an abysmal 9-19 start to the season. Rod Bouncing up out of there, 15-4, and new manager Don Mattingly on the Phillies. They were taking on the Reds, and in the bottom of the 6th, we were tied 2-2 until Alec Ball launches this solo shot to center field to give Philly the 3-2 lead. Fast forward to the 7th. It's more big flies. But this time on the Cincy side of things, Sal Stewart hits the home of the one out to the right. It was out of here in a hurry. We are locked up at 3 apiece, and in the top of the 8th, Sam scores Spencer Steele with a run on second, turns on one. This one's down the left field line. It will get to the wall. Matt McClain will score for the second, and the 6 seconds is in my head. Reds take the 4-3 lead. Bottom 8, Sam scored. Bryson stop hits a power lead. 2-run Jets stood up on it for emphasis. Phillies extend their win streak to 5 games, tied for longest in the majors with LA.
It took a while to get Aaron Rodgers to commit to another season in Pittsburgh, and then it took the Steelers a fraction at that time to get him in the building. The Steelers opens voluntary organized team activities, and Rodgers was there for all of it. Day one, to the surprise of almost everyone, including the team's newest receiver, Michael Pittman. Here's our Brooke Dyer.
Market down the first pass of the Aaron Rodgers 2.0 era in Pittsburgh went to new Steelers receiver Michael Pittman Jr. at the Steelers OTA practice on Monday afternoon. Rodgers was out on the field working with the team after signing his contract Monday morning. Pittman Jr. actually caught 2 passes from Rodgers, and he added that he quickly learned what Rodgers likes and doesn't like.
Oh, yeah, because he's going to tell you. So,
But, I just subtlety of the pressure, like bringing eyes and stopping the spots and certain things like that. He's just a vet, like just like a super vet quarterback, so he knows what he likes and what he doesn't like. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like he's gonna let you know. So, which is good. I just think I think it's good to have that leadership.
Now, as for the guys who played with Rodgers last year, tackle Troy Fautani said it felt like they picked up right where they left off, and keeper Chris Boswell said it's only a positive to have Rodgers here so early in the offseason. The Steelers will resume OTA practices on Wednesday, and that's when we're expected to hear from Rodgers. In Pittsburgh, Brooke Pryor, ESPN.
Rodgers' return to Pittsburgh does mean consistency at quarterback. Now, are the Steelers the Browns? No, they are not, but they are the Falcons, or at least they are tied with them, because there has been a different starting quarterback for the Steelers and Falcons to start each of the last 5 seasons, and that is the most in the NFL.
Spring cleaning wrapped. Now,
It's thrill time.
and FanDuel Casino has 5 Huff and Puff games that will blow you away. With Strawberry Spins leading the following wins. Houses of Stick and Brick bringing bigger, fatter jackpots. And Flash of Buzzsaw sending bonus wheels your way. Your home for thrills is the home of Huff and Puff. New players get 500 bonus spins plus up to $1,000 back in casino bonus.
Tahini chili lime sauce, mild with major chili lime flavor. It takes snacks to a whole other level. What's your way to tahini?
With Brown's Wrap, cooking becomes so easy, you can feel like the chef in your kitchen. Easy prep, easy cook, easy clean. Brown's Wrap.
So the Western Conference Final, Do we believe that this is the guy who won the MVP and the guy who thought he should have won the MVP? It's going to play out that way. Game one between the Spurs and the Thunder. Now, there were 20 seconds left in the fourth, and this game was tied. And Victor Wembanyama trying to spin close over Jalen Williams. Spurs take the 2-point lead. Wemby is just kind of been going at this point. They go with Alexander, both by Stefan Castle. He lays it in. Thunder then tied at 1-1. 3 seconds left. There's this whole thing with Chet Holmgren. And I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. But yeah, Chet stopped the block there. He won the battle. He did not win the war. We need overtime. And SGA, I can tell you this, 20 of his 24 came in the second half and in overtime. That pass Wendy, Thunder up 3. But the confidence in Wendy, 2 back. So he nailed it. 27 speed. That was to send this to overtime number 2. And in overtime number 2, I think he became a cheat code for the cheat code. He was like, I need to go home now. I am tired. End this. Over Holmgren. Again, because it happened earlier in the game. You make the free throw, so it's a 4-point Spurs lead. Castle now to Wemby, because why not?
You down there Sunday.
Spurs up 6. And then it's Williams driving with Wemby. I got you. 41 points, 24 rebounds, and 3 blocks. It was a double overtime thriller with the Spurs beat the Thunder 122-115 to take game 1.
It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of unique experience as well. But tonight, I mean, a game like tonight is the best way to get experience. We play 5 corners. So we're learning. And by the time we get the experience, we'll compensate with our effort. We want to win everything. And we have the chance to have people above us in the organization that know how to do that. And so far it looks like they've put the right people together to give us a chance. Because right now we got a chance. We still got a lot to do. A lot to learn. A lot of trials to go through that we don't even know of. But we have a chance. And that's because they've built a team like this.
There have been exactly 2 players in NBA history with 40 points and 20 rebounds in their conference or division finals debut. Wemby and the other guy, yeah, we guessed it.
Ruling the Game is brought to you by Burger King and BK. Have it your way. You rule.
For sure. They're trying to show you
Knicks have been posted up chilling after sweeping 30-2 bid to begin their best of 7 set against Cleveland for the spot in the NBA Final. The old adage of rest versus rust is naturally a topic of discussion. Pacific Colorado, however, there's an understanding that MSG will be live, and Mike Brown has a chief concern among them.
When I was with Pop said, you know, maybe this is kind of, you need 3 All-Stars on the championship. Well, they got 4, you know, and so James being the 4th one has added a dimension to their team that not many teams have. Not many teams can say, hey, we have 4 All-Stars on our roster. You always want to hit first, second, third, and obviously last. So trying to do that is going to be big. We've talked about it before with the starts of our games, and our guys, to their credit, have done a better job in the playoffs than what we did towards the end of the regular season.
So let's get into this good matchup. Kevin coming off with a 31-point dub in Game 7 at the Pistons, and the Knicks last game with a 30-point dub at the Sixers to complete the sweep. This is the first playoff series in NBA history where between teams that are both coming off of a 30-point win in the regular season. The home team has won all 3 games. The Knicks won by double digits in the first 2 matchups. All the Cavs won by 15. The most recent meeting on February 24th was the only game played between the two since James Harden joined Cleveland. Finally, an old rest versus rust argument. An NBA postseason history teams coming off of a 4-game sweep on 19-4 playoff series against teams coming off of a series that went 7 games. That includes 6 straight series wins. Here's the odds at DraftKings Sportsbook. New York is a -265 favorite to win the series at a 7.5-point favorite to take game 1 at the Garden.
Look, he sees a game 7, and I think he smiles. Let me be your hero. How the Canadians got it done. Again. Next.
Modelo tastes good, but that got the electrical working Modelo. That landed the trick Modelo. Or that can finally sit down Modelo. The one you earned is just that. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
The dog you loved growing up probably ate pedigree. It was good then, and it's better now. 6 health essentials in every bowl.
This is the one that makes sparks fly. Getting it done takes the right material, experience, and the right partner. The professional grade products you need. Call clickgreen.com or stop by. Granger is the ones that get it done.
Save some bill on the equipment.
Can you do that?
Yeah, because it's my air, not special
Yeah.
tape pricing. That pot, everyone wins.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go, good. That's stuck my kicker. She has the breadwinner.
I might not I got some food. Some
Johnny's
raviolis.
is rolling my store, too.
Some
That's type 2
raviolis.
diabetes, and I manage it well.
Once daily pill
Yeah.
that helps lower my A1C. It works 24/7 in the body to flush out some sugar.
And for those with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardians can lower the risk of cardiovascular death, too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract irritation, infections, and then low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away. Nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. It has increased risk for lower than call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your nose.
Jarvis is a little pill with a big story to tell. If you ask me, it's pretty swag.
We'll do take 5.
Fitting oil change into your schedule doesn't have to be scary. Just go to Take 5.
We're okay now.
Yep.
Take 5. Is fitting your car to a new oil change. Find your shop at take5.com.
This is Arby's pork put and chopped brisket. This is the juicy result of slow smoking meat cooked for 13 hours. And this is you forgetting time exists and getting lost in the sauce.
This is where the league's best five. Where unforgettable moments linger. And the magic of the game comes to life. This is where it's at. While others go. Major League Baseball on the open event. Yankees, Phillies.
Things are hard to run on sports center. It has taken 2 separate games, 7 games, but the Indians are on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 7 against the Sabres. A 9 to play in OT. Alex Newman, the listener from
He said what?
seals the deal for Montreal. The Game 7 hero once again at this one sound even better than fun.
Carlier, la passe, on rentre avec nous, elle veut faire le filet, l'exit.
Yeah.
You don't know everything about
Huh?
Splash back up his first round against the Lightning.
Oh.
That's the pump in for the goal. Somehow, someway, ends up in the back end that pushes Game 7 to win 2-1 in the first round. Why not revisit Monday's heroic effort? You're with the second player in NHL history with multiple Game 7 clinchers in a single postseason during May the 4th and you get it back in 2011.
One of those things that happen in sports that's just too strange to be true, but it is. JT Gibbs, no hitter for 6 innings, Athletics and Angels. There was no score. No one shot well in the second, like that's like it. Gibbs then got home base to there. Julian, Johan Moncada, just waiting to mix. Striking out the side of the seventh, hit 10 strikeouts for 7. This is a new career high for him. Off the night, here we go. Again, trying to steal the no-hitter. First batter of the night is Adam Frazier. Frazier. Last gonna out the end of fun. The no-hitter is broken. But at this point, the Athletics at least still have the lead. It's 1-0.
Yeah.
Until the next batter, Zach Neto. Gave up a hit, and then he gave up the second. And that one was also the game. The 2-run walk-off homer. 2 hits, back-to-back. That's how the Angels won it. Here's how it's done, and I'm there about that.
No, I was in my birthday, the trailer park. Huh? No, I had to make. I needed something to picture Craig, the thumbnail of me. I might have to go there tomorrow just to create the thumbnail. No, I'm saying I ain't better go there. No, I'm talking about when I get paid on first, go over there and get the thumbnail. I mean, actually, no, the next day go on the second over there and get the thumbnail. Go there on the second. Huh? Yeah, the second, yeah.
It out. Understandably, the figure ran nowhere at home. Unfortunately, it is. They said 3-1 lead, 17 now, Cody Bellinger at the clip. That one was only 2, but there wasn't a doubt about this one. 2-run, big fly into the bullpen, despite the efforts of the outfielders. Fernando Cruz back there in the bullpen. Appreciate you like the Dr. Tied on the 5. Later in the infield, that season has on Giancarlo Stanton's hands, hoping for Giancarlo like Coward. And it may not have left the dog in the same way that it would have with Giancarlo, but it still left the dog. Big foul balls. This is effective. Tinsley had some thoughts about his good fans post-game.
Hey, you got back to that dugout and you pointed to your pants. What type of good juju are those Giancarlo Stanton pants giving you lately?
They're giving me all the swag, the flow and confidence I need right now.
There are so many things that I want to say right now.
It's late.
Yes?
Let that one be.
Let's go that way. Ready, free.
Oh, my. Welcome to ESPN Top 10. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. She's a human highlight reel. Wow. Sports Center Top 10.
Spring. Things out here have gotten a little too comfortable. It's time to run it. Run it until the grass becomes long. Until the edge is dark. Then run it again. Right now, save $30 on select trimmers. Steve.
Baseball has been America's favorite pastime for over 100 years. It's tradition, it's family, it's in this country's DNA. You know what else is part of the American story? Road trips and driving to catch a game. Just like out in the field where the unexpected happens, so do car breakdowns. That's why I have Car Shield, America's most trusted auto protection. Because when your car throws you a curveball, you better be prepared or you're the one paying out of pocket. Make sure you can enjoy the game we all love with Car Shield.
Home, auto, State Farm is there to assist.
I don't know, big assist got myself.
Oh, yo.
Assist on.
Assist off.
Sequence.
With State Farm, you can file a claim right on the app. Yeah, State Farm can give this covered.
Nice. Did you just assist my assist? I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad
I'm not mad
at that.
at that either.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. For the big, small, short, tall. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
You said what, James?
Behold, the new Aries Plus. 5 German-engineered steel blades. Premium coating. Our most advanced pivot mechanism. Advertisement. Big laser, big mag. Eyes everywhere.
You said what?
Aries Plus.
University of Phoenix
Oh,
feels built
yeah,
for real life.
yeah.
Because it is.
I said no, I know, yeah.
Some schools say flexible pacing. Here's what they whisper. To start well, you have to move fast and roll up on courses.
Yeah.
University of Phoenix keeps it simple. You take one course at a time. With fixed and affordable tuition. No matter how fast you go, because real life comes first. Explore our Built for Real Life model at phoenix.edu.
Playoffs are here, fellas. This has to be spot. Well, give me the gender put his handprint up there. Yeah. You left your handprint up here? What's your 76 kid that plays for San Antonio? Rondell. Yeah. It was him.
I think we found him.
What up, trolls?
Inside the NBA lives on ESPN and ABC.
Alright, Roman, I'm gonna stop right here. I just want to talk with y'all for a minute.